In the ancient dance of existence, life emerged from a single, humble cell that multiplied and diversified into the breathtaking symphony of flora, fungi, and fauna we witness today. Imagine this cosmic ballet, cells splitting and evolving into a myriad of forms, giving rise to the lush tapestry of Earth's biodiversity. And nested within this extraordinary narrative is you, born from the very essence of this cosmic evolution. But here's where the story takes an audacious turn. I envision more than just survival. I dream of forging a breed of humans, indomitable and empowered with unimaginable might. Picture beings so formidable that even the mightiest predator bow down before their prowess. This isn't merely about survival. It's an odyssey toward transcending the limits of what is meant to be alive. This, my friend, is the vision of crafting not just the next chapter, but an epoch where humanity ascends to become the most legendary species the universe has ever beheld. In our veins courses the legacy of eons, and in our destiny lies the potential to redefine the very narrative of existence. Let the journey begin, or we are the architects of the saga that echoes across the cosmos. The end goal is in sight, but now, how do we get there? I will be conducting this experiment as God's mad scientist, throwing all sort of morality out of the window. Using the evolution process to my advantage, I will be controlling history and impose merciless conditions to ensure the toughness of the species. You need at least 50 individuals in a population to prevent inbreeding. So I'll select about 100 people made of genetic freaks. It takes approximately 2 million years for a species to evolve, or about 66,000 generation. Our elite squad isn't just strong, they're a genetic Avenger team, handpicked from the likes of LeBron James, Usain Bolt, his dude, Serena Williams. This is the Justice League of evolution. But how do we turn these genetic marvels into a society of warriors? The ingredients of this experiment are one area the size of about Texas, filled with prey and predators, one safe zone with a state-of-the-art non-aging gym,
Nice.
some training equipment, the hardest coach, some increasingly strong predators, and 2 million years. Ultimately, do I trust the humans to take the right path and to live peacefully without ever trying to destroy themselves? No. No way. But let's just say in this speculative reality that weapons don't exist. Even if they get to the technological stage, the blueprint for weapons won't ever exist. That solves the problem. When you first begin this experiment is when the species is most vulnerable. Stranded in an unfamiliar terrain, they grapple with the basics of survival, hunting, building shelters, and adapting to the harsh conditions. Born with the genes of legends, but in this wilderness, the struggle is real. Hunting a mammoth is not like scoring a goal, but one thing they will need to have is faith. So you give them some Jesus-like figure.
Got to run a 120-mile week, 2,000 pull-ups, 4,000 push-ups. I hear it all the time. Goggins has a great message, but you don't want to end up like him. His body's all fucked up. You're not afraid of having a fucked up body. You're afraid of the fucking effort. See, what you don't understand is this. We're all being tested. Stay hard.
You're not just lifting weights. You're lifting the weight of history. Conquer your fears, or the saber-toothed tiger will conquer you. The first generation struggles. As the observer, manipulating circumstances, we allow the first generation to learn through trial and error. The warriors attempt different hunting techniques and shelter building strategies, often with comical results. Out of the chaos, a form of order begins to emerge. The strongest warriors, both physically and mentally, step forward to lead. It's not about dominance. It's about survival, and the group instinctively starts following those who demonstrate prowess in hunting and shelter building. As the observer, we witness the emergence of a social hierarchy. The strongest warriors naturally take the lead, not just in physical strength, but in strategic brilliance. It's survival of the fittest. taken to a whole new level. A true leader knows when to charge and when to retreat. That's how you build an unstoppable hierarchy. The experiment pushes the boundaries not only of physical endurance, but also mental resilience. Psychological stress becomes a silent adversary, shaping their minds as much as their bodies. Our warriors aren't just physically strong, they're mentally indomitable, forged in the crucible of controlled evolution. Death is not just a possibility, it's an ever-present reality. The first generations begins to adapt. They refine their hunting techniques, construct more efficient shelters, and in the process, lay the groundwork for generations to come. The struggles of the first generation were the crucible from which the strongest emerged. The untamed wilderness became their classroom, and with Goggins' wisdom as their guide, they transformed from novice into warriors ready to face the fiercest challenge of evolution. We also witnessed the fallen heroes, warriors who faced the ultimate sacrifice. Their loss becomes a cornerstone in the evolution process, a testament to the dangers that lurk in the primal shadows. In the face of death, we find strength. Each fallen comrade teaches us something, a lesson in strategy, a reminder of our mortality, and a catalyst for unity. As teachings get passed down from one generation to another, people are forgotten, but some get remembered by their feats of strength and bravery as they become great historical figures. The first ever 10-foot giant, a man that hunted a whole pack of wolves, a man that wrestled a bear, a new bench press record holder of 1,700 pounds. As centuries go by, climbing the food chain's ladder, it's inevitable that we release stronger predators to make sure they face greater and greater challenges, more often than not being knocked back down the food chain.
Back to the lobby.
But evolution is in their favor. Mutations aren't usually common, but paired with crazy genetics, mutation is the wild card in our evolutionary deck. In the face of predators, the warrior's genetic codes responds with surprises that will tip the scales in their favor, from enhanced sense to biomechanical advantages. These mutations become the key to unlocking the next stage of evolution. As the evolutionary saga unfolds, a groundbreaking mutation emerged: the fusion of slow twitch and fast twitch muscle fibers. This unexpected genetic twist becomes the catalyst for a new breed of warriors, blurring the boundaries between endurance and explosive powers. As predators get bigger and stronger, our genetic demands get even bigger, literally. The warriors, once mere mortals, now stand as giants in the primal jungle, with bodies averaging from 8 to 9 feet tall and weighing a staggering 300 to 400 pounds of pure, rippling muscle. Contrary to their colossal size, these warriors are not lumbering giants. They combine their massive strength with unparalleled agility, capable of swift and precise movements. At this point, we're about 1 million years in, but the experiment is far from over. As the mad scientist observer, it's time to introduce a new chapter in the saga. We've witnessed the evolutions of giants, but now it's time to unleash the primal titans, dinosaurs. The once rulers of the ancient world. The giants have conquered the jungle, but now can they withstand the resurgence of the ancient titans? The jungle becomes a battleground as giants and dinosaurs collide in epic encounters. The giants, armed with their colossal strength and adaptive mutation, face off against the resurrected titans of the ancient past. It's a spectacle that echoes through the annals of history. Every clash, every roar. It's a symphony of rival power echoing through time. Evolutionary crossroads redefine the balance of power. As our 2 million years reach its zenith, giants face an unprecedented challenge: the resurgence of ancient titans. The clash between giants and dinosaurs become the final act of this grand experiment. They will lose a lot of their best warriors and suffer immeasurable amounts of pain as they get dismembered by raptors. But that's the whole point of this experiment. It might not be moral, but this experiment is about evolution. In the dense foliage, the warriors demonstrate their mastery of the hunt with the tactics honed through generations. They outsmart, outmaneuver, outwit the swift and cunning raptors. Losing many of their comrades will only fuel their resentment and fighting spirit. But as time goes by, the once most feared predator finally becomes prey and gets to feel fear for the first time. Against all odds, these warriors emerge victorious, with strategic prowess, adaptive mutation, and the indomitable spirit of evolution. They turn the once uncontested rulers into subjects of their dominance. The dinosaurs bow to the giants. In the grand theater of evolution, we face the ancient titans and emerge as the rulers of this untamed jungle. Giants, conqueror, architects of a new era.